Hello everyone, my name is Logan Mansion of Logan Mansion Games, and I am pleased to welcome you all to a game called Gender Journey. Now, to finish off Pride Month, and I decided to play this. Free little game on itch.io, by the way. I was told, I was always told that I could only be a woman, that there was nothing else for me. But what if I go out? What's outside? Well, it's pink, which I guess represents female. Though, pre-World War II, the genders colors were actually reversed. Like a male was a pink color and female was blue was the female color. Blue, male. Yeah, I can be a man. I don't know if it is what suits me. Anyway, that's not the only option. I want to explore different genders. I can start by looking inside of me and around me. Other people have already traveled out there. Long before these doors were painted pink and blue, more than two genders have been existing. Yep. Okay, there's blue, and then there's like a pink footprints leading to it. What's this? A white door? White is the fusion of all colors. It represents people who have more than one gender or all at once, or those gender contained elements of multiple genders. It feels good to know it's an option. I'd like to continue to wander and explore before settling down. Yeah, it's always good to make sure. I mean, you got the non-binary colors as your umbrella, so are you trying to tell us something? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Purple. E to explore. I want that umbrella. Yellow. Yellow is the first color of the non-binary flag. Yep, because it's a color that has nothing to do with either pink or blue. It's a primary color. It exists on its own without being a mixture of anything else. It represents genders that are completely something else. Yeah, that's why it's called non-binary, because it's out of the gender binary, male and female, the two. Some of these genders are called maver maverick maverick. That's how you pronounce it. Are called maverick, and there are a lot of different words and categories to express them. I like to know I like to know it exists. But how does one choose their gender then? By listening to oneself, I suppose. How how did you choose if you were right-handed or left-handed or ambid ambidextrous? You didn't. One feels it. With one hand, everything is difficult and feels wrong. And with the other hand, things are not always easy, but still way easier. It feels right and self evident when you use it. And if we are forced to use our wrong hand, well, we know how left handed people who were forced to use their right hand suffered. Yeah, especially when, they would punish people for being left handed. They just hate anything that's left. If we have no choice, we can deal with it. If we have no choice, we can deal with it. But if we can choose, why endure unnecessary hardships? Because people are stupid and cruel. Well, some people anyway. So how do you feel about this door? I like it. Oh, space. There's the black door. I just need to go through the black door. So, it was me all along. Now I understand what's going on here. I just need to go through the black door. You know, Xavier Renegade Angel, do you believe in God? That's a complicated question. It depends on what you mean by God. Yes or no? I like how he's all, I'd love to talk with you more about this. Would you like to read some of my literature? No! And then the barcode guy shoots himself in the face. Hey, there's green footprints. And he's like, "Oh, so it was me all along." So he would rather die than read his own literature. Anyway, I better find the black door again. Oh, here it is. Black is the absence of color, the absence of gender. It stands for people who don't have any gender or who don't recognize themselves in the concept of gender or who are outside the gender spectrum. By the way, it doesn't mean we don't know that society is structured around the gender binary. Yeah, which is kind of stupid that it is, but whatever. Nor that we forget that sexism and patriarchy exist and we need to destroy both. So, what does it mean to be agender? Between man and woman, gender neutral, etc.? Well, each person can give it its own meaning. It can influence our pronouns, choices, or our gender expression, but it doesn't have to. Yeah, and these people complain about pronouns all the time. Fucking pronouns. Yeah, they just hate basic grammar. That's why they're all so fucking illiterate. Being non-binary doesn't mean being androgynous. Exactly. One can be, but everything is possible, whatever one's gender is. I mean, you could be, born male and still, look masculine. Anyway, I'm gonna leave space now. Where's these footprints going? I think I gotta follow the purple footprints. Purple. One of the doors may One of the doors many non-binary folks have taken. Purple symbolizes a mix of masculine and feminine. That's why it's one of the colors of the flag. It doesn't mean that non-binary people are necessarily 50% man and 50% woman, though. True. Now, we visited the four stripes of the non-binary flag. For some people, these terms and categories are enough to express their gender, but there are way more possibilities. In between colors, many colors at once. Doors that already exist, others that can be created anywhere on the gender spectrum or outside of it. Do one of these doors suits me, or do I wish to create mine? I don't know. Hey, look at that. Here it is. This one feels right. Choosing a door isn't the end of the journey. Many paths are still walkable. There's an infinity of ways of being behind each one. And we can always come out and choose another one or twice or more. It doesn't hurt anyone. Yeah, but people still fucking complain about it because they're pathetic little bitches. Okie dokie then, and that there was a gender journey. What a good way to finish off Pride Month, and oh yeah, today is also a queer youth of faith day. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, so yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna like end the video right here. But if you liked it, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But as always, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye everyone, and happy Queer Youth of Faith Day. Okay, ciao.